point deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around the angle. He stones him far side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side, pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
She'll line it ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert.
Feed it in. Matty Ray, right-hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right. And looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, let's go, Pirates.
Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome out to Bayport High School. Ryan Wellness, Brian LeClaire, Chris Learman on the call tonight for the first ever time that we are broadcasting a girls wrestling duel. And Brian, how cool is this?
This is awesome. This is great. I mean, the sport of wrestling is for everybody, right? And now with the explosion of girls starting to join the ranks, it's more people wrestling, the better.
So, yeah, the girls part of high school wrestling has been around for this fourth year maybe. And, they're part of actually in the individual state tournament, boys and girls wrestle in the same tournament, which is super cool to see. But girls wrestling taking off across the nation, the number one growing sport in all of high school athletics throughout the entire nation. And so as it takes off here as well for Bayport and Pulaski, we have the blessing tonight of being able to broadcast for you a girls wrestling duel. And so we're going to talk through that tonight and help you understand how that's all going to work out. And we've got some ranked wrestlers in here that we'll be able to see tonight from both teams. Bayport, the number 5 ranked team in the state of Wisconsin in girls wrestling. By the way, number 5 in boys as well. So super cool to see it. So we'll talk through some of these things tonight as we're working through this girls duel. I'm excited to be able to broadcast for you tonight. We're going to begin tonight at 100 pounds. The weight classes for girls wrestling is different than boys. There are 12 weight classes for girls, and so we'll talk that through and help you understand more what that's going to look like. And introductions going on right now as each of the schools is going to introduce their wrestlers. We're going to see some forfeits because neither team is going to have a full lineup.
Right. I mean, it is a growing sport. It did start 4 years ago. And, as blessed as we are to be able to bring girls wrestling to you tonight, we still don't have the consistency of, a girl at 100, a girl at 106, a girl at 114. But that'll change as more girls and more people, are introduced to the sport.
So, Bayport girls team, big moment this year in that they go to the Bi-State Classic, which is the biggest tournament in Wisconsin. The hardest tournament, I would guess and venture to say, Bi-State meaning Wisconsin and Minnesota wrestlers. Our girls were champions at the Bi-State tournament this year.
Yeah, that's, something great. And Coach Travis Athey and his staff, I'm sure they're super excited, but they have other goals as well. And Bayport, with a good duel tonight against Pulaski, has a chance to start trying to reach those goals.
Bayport girls have had some dual meets this year against other teams in a tournament format and in a single night format, things like we were doing tonight. But they've had a lot of success in the tournaments as well. So brilliant invite this year. They took second out of 38 teams. By the way, lost to Bondwell by a half a point. Took second by a half a point. That's crazy stuff. So
it is a really tight tournament.
One of the cool things we get to see tonight is at 150 pounds, the wrestler or 152 pounds, 145 pounds. The wrestler for Pulaski is Harlow Skenador. She is a returning state champion for the Pulaski Red Raiders. So we'll get to see her wrestle one of our girls tonight, and that's special when you get to see a state champion in your gym.
Absolutely. It's super exciting and, really happy to be able to bring this to you. We don't have any JV matches, and I think we're going to get into it. Just a really top-notch boys wrestling duel tonight as well.
So Bayport Pirates have some ranked wrestlers as well. Anna Baleen ranked number 15 at 126, and Dakota Athey ranked number 9 at 120. Both of them have gone down a weight class, so we'll tell you more about that when we get there. We have a ranked wrestler in Renesmee Rhodes at 152 pounds, ranked number 13, and ranked wrestler Olivia Konchak, ranked number 8 at 185, although wrestling lately at 165. So, and then also Autumn King at 235, ranked number 6 in the state. But then Pulaski, also a couple ranked wrestlers in their returning state champion, number 1 ranked. In Harlow Skenador, and then Leah Kapla ranked number 16. And so we'll tell you more as we work through these stats tonight, and excited to bring this to you. Tonight's officials are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Without officials, we do not have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or the WIAA at WIAAWI.org. And our our girls referee tonight is Tyler Blanchard in his 4th year as a referee. So we're glad to have him tonight. He's from Pound, and appreciate the work that he puts in for these duels. We'll tell you more about our varsity boys referee when we get there. So we are going to kick this thing off tonight at 100 pounds, and again, looks like we'll have a forfeit at 100 pounds with Kylie Sioka. Is Bayport's wrestler at 100 pounds. She will get a forfeit tonight, and she'll pick up 6 points right away for Bayport. So we'll see some forfeits tonight because neither team is going to have full lineups, and that's okay. That's part of the sport. We're guessing that some of the situations where there could be a forfeit, probably the other team will bump somebody up so that they can get a match. We'll tell you more as we work through it. So we'll head to 107 pounds is the next weight class. At 107 pounds, it looks like it'll be Lillian Whittala, who's a freshman from Pulaski.
Your winner by the forfeit at 107 pounds.
And another forfeit, unfortunately, again, in another year, another 2 years, just based on the amount of people here tonight watching, these weights are going to be filled in and we won't have as many forfeits in the future.
We'll see some more coming through here as Pulaski does not have some of the lower weight wrestlers, and so until we maybe get up to 132. So we'll tell you more as we get there. And here's Dakota Athey. She's going to get a forfeit tonight. Dakota Athey, returning state third-place finisher for the Bayport Pirates.
And super bummed. I would have really liked to see her wrestle. Of course, we're going to hear the Athey name, multiple times tonight. Her cousin is Tucker. Dad, Uncle Mike. Dad is Travis, our coach, who's also won a state title. So the Athey name, both boys and girls side, love to see it.
Dakota got a big test last week as she wrestled Taylor Whiting from Lena, the returning 2-time state champion. She did lose by technical fall, which tells you that's what she's got to be working towards. It's okay to take those losses right now as you work towards the postseason. Those are the matches you got to pick back up again.
Absolutely.
And so forfeits still rolling here at 120 pounds. You heard 126, but it actually was 120. So Bayport picks up another forfeit. It's 18-6 as we haven't had even a match wrestled yet. So that's okay. We'll get it going now. And in just a moment, we should see a match come through. So.
Yeah, and it is unfortunate. You look around, you do see, quite a few different girls here today. We look, it is past past, present, and future night. If you look to our right, something we haven't seen before. On the opposite side, we have all these girls that are now in our youth program. You hear them cheering even for the forfeits tonight, because wrestling here at Bayport against Pulaski is just a great feeling to have.
It's awesome stuff.
And we have a match.
So we're going to get a match here at 126 pounds tonight.
Eliana Marchak.
Against Bayport's Anna Bailey.
And we're up to 132. Anna Bailey is your wrestler for Bayport. She's ranked number 15. She'll be wrestling Eliana Moroshek from Pulaski, who's 16-13 on the season.
Eliana in on a double right now.
Anna Bailey with a nice ankle pick. She's going to work that ankle pick, get her broken down. Now cross-face hard here to come around and score.
Jamming that head down hard, and it looks like she might get it.
And she'll get that 3 points for the takedown. Quick takedown for Anna Bailey from Bayport, and Bayport with a quick 3-0 lead here. Nice little trip to bring her back to the mat. Now she's going to work that cradle. She locks it tight. She's going to roll that back.
It in. Great job.
Oh,
she's got the knee in the side.
Got her buried. And there's
the fall.
And so Bayport will pick up that pin by Anna Bailey at 132 pounds.
Great job by Anna going out there, setting the pace. And our first actual match of the night gets the Pirates 6 quick points.
And nice pin by Anna, working that hard cradle. Just love seeing that. And we'll head to 138 pounds. I feel like they're a weight class off. I could be wrong here. I just don't know that I saw 5 forfeits happen to start this duel, but that's okay.
Now wrestling at 138 pounds for Pulaski,
Leah Kaplan. And McKaylee Martinez for Bayport.
McKaylee Martinez will wrestle for Bayport. Leah Kapla, one of Pulaski's more seasoned wrestlers. She is a junior, 16th ranked in the state. She was a state qualifier last year.
And Leah typically, that was a McKaylee Martinez typically for Bayport wrestles 32.
Yep, so she's 12-13 on the season. Bumped up here tonight to 138 pounds to get this match against Leah Kapla. So nice start here by both wrestlers. You see Leah Kapla being aggressive on the head, and Martinez working hard to snap that head. Just love seeing this competition by these girls as they work hard, just like the boys, just like anybody does in wrestling. They want to get out there and get after it and really take it to each other, get that takedown, get started on the right note.
Absolutely. Great sport, introductory. Really, it's the same physicality that you see. And growing up in the Upper Peninsula, we would see a 103-pounder. That was a girl. Lisa Burby back in the day from Escanaba, and she would compete with the boys at 103 pounds. Her senior year, wrestled a lot of freshmen and sophomores. But now the more opportunities girls to have wrestle other girls at the other weights, I think, is great for the sport.
So this year, De Pere actually has a girl, Brooke Corrigan, who has the opportunity to become the first 4-time state champion for the girls. She is a 3-time state champion for De Pere and ranked number 1 in the state for De Pere as a senior. And you see that Kapla gets the takedown as she'll get the takedown, get 3 points with 15 seconds. She's running a butcher and able to get Martinez to her back. Short time here with 8 seconds. Keep bridging. And gets the pin. And 156 for Kapla.
Real tight butcher there. Tough to come back from that. She fought hard, and but with 4 seconds left, unfortunately, the fall.
So I'm thinking what happened in one of these weights, by the way, was a double forfeit. Makes sense. And so, it is not fun to be in that situation where you've got a butcher rolling. So
it is not. It's especially when she had it in so tight. There wasn't really much for McKaylee to do. And here's a number, Harlow Skenador.
And so up to 145 pounds. Who's our Bayport wrestler here, Brian? and you'll just watch Harlow Skinador. She is going to put on a clinic out here. Skinador's a sophomore, returning state champion as a freshman for Pulaski. Watched her in the finals last year. She just is go, go, go.
She is. You can tell, very technical, very physical. You can tell it's not one of her first times. And for Soroya Burks, the junior from Bayport, it's a tough call. Someone new to the sport going in there against somebody as accomplished as Harlow Skinador.
Skinador got a hard, very tight cradle going here. With 1:10 to go, it's a long time to fight on that back. Skinador's going to just try to keep everything squeezed tight, and there's the pin.
And there's the fall.
Make it a 55-second pin for Skinador. And that'll pick up another 6 points there for Pulaski, making it a 24-18 lead for the Bayport Pirates. And we'll head up to 152 pounds. Expecting to see Renesmee Rhodes here, sophomore for the Bayport Pirates. And Ren Rhodes ranked number 13 in the state, 23-9 on the season.
She'll be wrestling Taylor Gunville, the junior from Pulaski.
Taylor Gunville has had a good season. She's been wrestling at all their events. We go find stats on these kids and just to see how they're doing. She took 6th at Antigo, 9th at Menasha, 10th at Bi-State, 2nd at Shiocton, 1-1 in the Bayport duels, 2-2 in Stevens Point, 8th last weekend at Wausau West, where Red Rhodes having a great season as a sophomore. She's 5th at Wausau, 2nd at the Papermaker, 2nd at Brilliant, 11th at Bi-State, 2-0 in the Bayport duels, 4-0 in the Stevens Point duels. She's having a great season. So
heck yeah, and Ryan, let's be honest, we don't do all of this research. You do it, and we really appreciate it because without it, we'd be lost. But yeah, I mean, this is just great too, especially when you have this, younger girls that, they haven't wrestled each other yet this year. So this is really big for state and for, going forward in the future.
So nice aggressive attack here by Ren as she's working. You can see her working the side of the mat, and she's working that head. Now we're working a front headlock.
Got it down. She'll be able to get around there. She
and
was.
Nice spin for the takedown. She'll pick up 3. 1:05 to go in the first period.
What I like to see there is, Renesmee seems like she's a physical wrestler, but she also showed off in her speed, which is really quick. So if you can be both physical and have that speed on the mat, seems really light on her feet. I like what I see so far.
Ren last year as a freshman, was a bi-state champion. Just missed going to state. She was, she finished she finished 2nd at the sectional. You had to be a champion last year to go to state. So, just love the work she's putting in, and she's been truly one of those leaders for the girls team at Bayport.
And there you can see that
nice
physicality again. And she goes right back to working on the head, forearm hard into the back of the neck. I really like how physical she is.
She spun enough to get
and right into a throw. Great technique.
Spun enough to get the takedown. Then went for a cow catcher.
Get the pin.
So love the cow catcher. So you saw her just elevate the arm and throw her over to her back. That's a fun move to hit. So.
Absolutely. I haven't seen it a ton where she's pushing down on the head, and as soon as Taylor started, she felt that pressure go up and went right for the throw. Love to see that.
So well done by Ren Rhodes. She'll pick up the pin for the Bayport Pirates. 30-18 is your score. And we'll head to 165 pounds. We think we're going to see Olivia Konchak here from Bayport, and she'll be wrestling Noelle Manning from Pulaski, but we'll double check that for you. So 30-18 is your score, your team score. Bayport up as we have three more weight classes to go. 165, 185, 235. So we'll see at 165 pounds. Noelle Manning from Pulaski is a junior. And Olivia Konchak wrestling for the Pirates. She is a sophomore, ranked number 8 this year at 185. I'm sorry, she's ranked number 8 at 185, but she's wrestling out 165. She's had a great season. Also 22-9 on the season for the Pirates.
And I like Noelle. She's got the length here. Gets in on a double, but flattened out on her belly.
Nice ankle pick to come around and score the takedown. And she'll let her go right away. So 3-1. I like Olivia wrestling on her feet here because she's got that aggressive attack. And you can see the Pirates have been working on those head snaps.
Absolutely. You can tell Travis has been working hard again. Again, Noelle is shooting in on a double leg. This time she gets it a little bit. She finished the move, and that length is going to help her at the edge of the mat get 3.
Yeah, so anytime you've got any part of your body in the mat, you're still on the mat. And so with that long body of Noelle Manning, she's able to get enough control for the takedown. She'll go up 4-3 for Pulaski.
And you can see that length might be a problem because she is much longer than Olivia is.
So the key to that is to make sure that Olivia is sprawling anytime that shot's coming in and then working the head hard. Nice switch here going by Olivia Konchak. Olivia Manning's going to hold on to that. Sorry, Noelle Manning. I said Olivia.
Noelle.
And nice spin around here for the 2 reversal for Konchak.
Let's see if she can use some of this physicality here on the top.
She wants to work a cradle. Now it's going to kind of just work her over to her back and try to settle back on a reverse half. Got to be careful there.
Just got to get back on her toes a little bit. She should be able to get some swipes.
Yeah, bring the weight back. There you go.
There she settles back a little bit.
Now we're going to get swipes from our referee. And she's got her buried. We'll give that pin to her at 132. And Olivia Konchak for the Bayport Pirates will pick up a 6-point pin and make it 36-18 as we head into our final 2 matches.
So, I mean, that was kind of an exciting match, though. You saw both girls, kind of have a little bit of success, right? There was some takedowns. They both had takedowns, but you can tell also that they haven't been doing this for 20 years. There's going to be a little bit of opportunities where you're maybe reaching back, right? You can kind of see some of that in this early stages as the sport starts to build and grow.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll get Autumn King here at 185 pounds. And Ellie Niosh is your wrestler for Pulaski. Ellie King, a sophomore for the Bayport Pirates. I'm sorry, I keep messing
Ellie
up names.
King is a great singer. She's got some really
Autumn
great
King
songs.
Is a sophomore for the Pirates, and she is ranked number 6 in the state.
And I've watched Autumn. I've seen her wrestle at JV State last year in the girls' state tournament. And I also seen her in a few other tournaments. Very aggressive wrestler.
Nice shot here. And she'll get that first takedown. Always key to get that first takedown in these matches. And so Autumn King, quick 3-point takedown to go up to start this match. And with 1:08 to go in the first period, it's 3-0. Your wrestler, Ellie Niosh from Pulaski, is a junior. She's 14-10 on the season. It's nice to see the girls getting so many matches.
Absolutely.
You know, they've been at several tournaments, several multi-duel type things this year. And as Ellie Niosh comes up to her feet, she's able to get the escape. So 51 seconds to go in the first period. Autumn King back on her feet, neutral here. She's up 3-1. Autumn having a great season as she works through the season. She's found herself in a good spot, coming down from 235 to 185, ranked number 6 in the state. Just having a great year. She was 5th at Wausau West, 4th at the first at the Papermaker, 4th at Brillion, 1st at Menasha, 3rd at Bi-State. And she's been 3-0 in the Bayport duels. And then went 1-1 in the Stevens Point duel. So
went on a single here.
Outside single, the trip.
Great job to
take her right to her back. No
Combo.
swipes. That's okay. So 8 seconds to go. It's 6-1 for Autumn King. And she'll hold her down to the mat, and we'll finish this period 6-1.
A great first period for Autumn. 2 takedowns. She's got to be happy with that.
Pulaski's choice. She's going to choose top. You'll see more of those type of choices in girls wrestling, only because there's an advantage to being on the top when it comes to strength. Quite typically, this is from my years of coaching, and we always coach girls. If you're wrestling a girl, you work the head, work the neck, and so you see some of that happen as they're working top wrestling. But Autumn King's going to get a quick escape, so not a great choice there by Niyash anyway. 7-1.
Autumn just working the neck, though. She is looking for that step down, and you can see Noelle not wanting, Ellie Noash not really wanting that. Then you can get in on those legs. Once their head starts to pop back up, look for your singles. Working a little combo takedowns here.
Loving watching Autumn King pressure.
Just pushing.
Out of bounds they'll go.
Should be a stalling.
Referee will give a warning for stalling to Pulaski.
I tell you, great job by the official tonight. We really do appreciate our younger officials that are out here doing our JV matches, doing our girls wrestling matches. Doing a great job tonight.
Although interesting is he signaled warning stalling green. I think he meant red.
I think he did mean red.
Because Pulaski is red, Bayport green. So we'd have to get that clarified, but we know that Autumn was doing the work there. So
again, working on that neck, snapping it down, trying to keep pressure on it constantly.
And we're about a minute to go here as we finish up the second period. And King on a nice outside single once again. Look at Niyash working a hard whizzer. Nice. And back to the front headlock series.
Got to try to force her down here to the ground. Just trust
snap it, yeah. I enjoy watching Autumn wrestle because she likes to tie up left-handed. That's a kid after my own heart. As a former left-handed wrestler. Enjoy that. So 7-1 is your score. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Like to see Autumn get in here, get one more takedown to finish this short time.
Yeah, up 7-1. You can't be happy with that.
Oh, she'll snap, spin, gets the takedown. Nice job. So 7 seconds to go. She's down there to work a power half.
She is not done. She's going to try to get some extra points here. Should get at least 2. It looks like 3. 2.
And so a 2 near fall. So the way it works is near fall is if the referee swipes twice, it's called a 2 near fall. If they swipe 3 times, it's a 3 near fall. If they swipe 4 times, it's a 4 near fall. That's new near fall rules this year. Autumn King goes up 12-1. And she'll take bottom as we go into the third period here. Ooh, locked hands, so we got a free move situation. So top wrestler has locked her hands. The referee won't stop it and instead give the bottom wrestler a chance to try to score first. If she doesn't score in a reasonable amount of time, he'll stop the match. He'll award that point for locked hands. And Autumn King will pick up an extra point. Not allowed to ever lock your hands when you're on top. That is a rule in wrestling. So 13-1 is now your score for Autumn King.
Unless, of course, it is in a combination pinning move like a cradle, something like that. But just going around the waist, not allowed.
Autumn gets the escape to make it 14-1. Now a takedown will get her a technical fall.
I'd look for Autumn here to kind of go for a rated combination, kind of a takedown right into a pin. I'm sure she's got a lot of fans here tonight, a lot of young girls watching her. Let's see if she can get the fall here in the next minute 10. And unfortunately, she's gonna get the 3, but not the fall.
So we'll take the tech fall. And Autumn King will pick up a tech fall. That means 5 team points for the Bayport Pirates instead of 6. And that makes it 41-18 as we head into our final weight class at 235 pounds. Pulaski has a couple of wrestlers there. Bayport, we'll see who they send out. And so as you're listening tonight, don't feel free to let us know. You can tweet to Chris at BP Radio. You can also text any of us if you're listening, you know us. Aaron Menatcher is out there saying, let's go Pirates. Lynn Laurent, Shane Dupuis out there watching. Chad Craig watching. Great to have all you out there with us tonight. Thanks for joining us. And so we'll head to 235 pounds. And Bayport will decide to not send a wrestler out there. And Madeline Carger from Pulaski will pick up the forfeit And that finishes out our duel here tonight. And so we'll get you a little recap here in just one moment, because that is the end of the girls' duel. And as Pulaski will pick up that 6 points for a forfeit at the very end, it's 41-24 is your final score.
Hey, for the first time, great job by both teams tonight. It's just exciting to see the girls have an opportunity to compete on a big stage. And I tell you what, they definitely brought some energy tonight and did a great job. Both teams got to be proud. Hopefully this may be the first, but definitely won't be the last.
All right, so we'll just do a quick recap for you. We started at 100 pounds. Kylie Sioka from Bayport gets the forfeit at 107 pounds. Lillian Watala from Pulaski gets a forfeit. And then we go to 114 pounds. Dakota Athey, returning third place finisher at state. She picks up 6 points for the Pirates, and they go up 12-6. Then we go to 120. And sorry, I think it was Annabelle Thiel that picked up a forfeit there for the Pirates. And that makes it 18-6. We go up to 132. Anna Baling from the Pirates gets a fall in 45 seconds. Michaela Martinez gets a fall at 138. Makes it 24-12 for the Pirates. And at 145 pounds, returning state champion for Pulaski, Harlow Skenendor gets the pin in 55 seconds over Bayport's Soroya Burks. Make it 24-18 for the Pirates. And then Ren Rhodes at 152 gets a pin. Olivia Konchak at 165 gets a pin. And Autumn King gets a tech fall for the Pirates at 185. And then Pirates give up a forfeit at 235 to make it a 41-24 dual meet win tonight for the number 5 ranked girls Pirates. And congratulations on a job well done. We'll give a quick shout out to my mother-in-law, Chris Lefebvre, listening from Fond du Lac. And then just going to let you all know that we are going to go off air and switch over to a new broadcast. And so we'll pop off here in a minute, and we'll come back on for a boys broadcast. So if you are on the BP Radio YouTube page, make sure you watch for the boys link coming quickly here as Chris gets it set up. And we'll see you shortly for this conference duel between the Bayport Pirates and the Pulaski Red Raiders. And for Brian Leclerc, Chris Learman, this is Ryan Wellens. We'll see you in a few minutes to watch the boys dual meet. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you shortly.
Go Pirates.